Hello, my name is Clive Johnson and I am an interfaith minister ordained by the One Spirit Interfaith Foundation. Spiritual counselling means different things to different people, and indeed there are different types of spiritual counselling. So I thought it's worthwhile trying to explain a little about how I use the term in the services that I provide. One of the faculty members of our seminary gave what I thought was a very clear definition, which talks about an individual's soul being attended to. That really is the purpose of counselling. And he made the point that all of us, even if we don't realise it, are suffering at some level. There's something that our soul is seeking or wanting, which often we can't find just through the everyday pleasures of material life, which often we can't find through the everyday pleasures of material life. So people who are grieving, people who are looking for something, who are perhaps depressed or bored, as well as people who are very happy and ecstatic. All of them are people whose souls are experiencing a spiritual challenge. And whatever the situation, whatever the problem, for example, there can be value in inviting a sacred space to help work through what is going on. I trained as a coach, and there's quite a lot of similarity between the work of a coach and a spiritual counsellor. I think the main difference is that in spiritual counselling we are deliberately inviting the God of our understanding, so the client's understanding, to be with us and to offer guidance in whatever form that might come, usually through ideas that come to mind, sometimes through a gentle voice or prompting in the heart, sometimes through other ways. So this is work about delving a little bit into the subconscious, and actually going beyond that, delving into what the psychologist Carl Jung called the collective unconscious, the sort of inherited consciousness that we all, whether we're aware of it or not, dip into at a very deep level. We are, if I can use this term, calling on divine or God to actually give instruction, perhaps to offer healing if that's relevant, and to give some direction and some insight. So spiritual counselling is a very special relationship. My role as a counsellor is not to come as an expert, but merely as a second person to help form that ground, form that sacred ground, invite God to be with us and to help prompt the discussion and to draw out ideas and suggestions from it. But invariably that is something which is felt by the client, by the person that, as it were, is sitting on the other side to myself. And it's great joy to see someone receive this inspiration and to know how they should move forward. I can think of very few situations where spiritual counselling hasn't added enormous value and given tremendous insight and help to the individuals who've come to it. But of course it is necessary to have an open mind to do that. We can work as easily over Skype or VC or the telephone as in a face-to-face meeting, and most counselling sessions typically last perhaps only an hour. So if you feel this might be something that you might benefit from, or you would just like to try a session with no obligation, of course, of any commitment beyond that, then please do get in touch.